Today I'm replacing the shock absorbers on this 4x4. The front and the rear shock absorbers are being replaced. And the reason for this is because they're starting to show signs of wear. They're not in a situation where they need urgent replacing, but I like to do things preventively. And one of the indicators of a worn shock absorber is as follows. Here are the old rear shock absorbers. And what happens is because inside the shock absorbers we have oil and pressurized gas together, the gas being nitrogen. Over time there's an oil seal internally up here, and that seal starts to wear. And what happens when the shock absorber is compressed to its maximum point, which happens from time to time, even if you're just stopped on a particular angle and the shock absorber is compressed almost right up to the top, the oil seal here, internally of course, when it starts to wear, some of that oil is forced out and starts to trickle down the external part of the cylinder, and then you would have dirt and grime clinging onto that oil. So that is one of its ways of telling you that it's starting to wear, because the oil seal is starting to leak. So you can see here how dirt has accumulated here, and it just doesn't come off that easily. It's kind of like a sandstone almost. You really have to agitate it for it to come off, and feels kind of damp. But yeah, that's one of the signs of a worn shock absorber. And like I said, I like to do it preventively, and even if it's just one shock absorber, you always have to replace them in pairs. So in the case of this 4x4 here, I'm doing the rear pair and the front pair because they have the similar signs of wear on them. So we're replacing all 4 shock absorbers on this car. And this is how a brand new shock absorber looks like, straight from the package. It's shipped slightly compressed with that tape that's all around it. And it's just basically out with the old and in with the new. Simple replacement. Everything's torqued down to spec, and off you go.